Each year across Indianapolis, drivers cause about 3,000 speed-related crashes. One homeowner learned that stopping a speeding problem in your neighborhood isn't easy. She tried for years to cut through the red tape and finally asked CBS 4 to investigate because the speeding just hasn't stopped.
Our Jill Glavin looked into the complicated process required to drive change in your neighborhood.
Just outside Vanessa Bowser's front door.
See, that car's going beyond 30. It's a big concern.
You'll find her keeping a close eye on traffic.
Oh, yeah. It's more than 30. And they don't think about it.
Bowser bought her home here on the near northwest side 2 years ago. Since then, she's put in dozens of requests with the police for patrols and with the city's Department of Public Works for a solution. She managed to get this simple speed limit sign installed along with cross-traffic signage on her corner, but none of it stopped the speeders.
I would like to see that monitor put on the street to show people how fast they're going. I definitely would appreciate speed bumps. However, DPW says this is not a thoroughfare.
According to data compiled by DPW, there have been 18 crashes along this stretch of road in the last 3.5 years. If the city did a more comprehensive traffic study, it would look into whether drivers are using the area as a cut-through.
We drove the area where Bowser Street does serve as a quicker way to get from Lafayette Road to 16th Street. And I joined Bowser on 2 different days to test drivers' speeds.
He's sailing.
42.
Mm-hmm. Yep. 38.
We saw quite a few drivers hovering around 35, just over the speed limit. But some were going much faster, including one at nearly 50 miles an hour.
It's not safe.
I took Bowser's concern to DPW, where spokesperson Hannah Scott Carter told me her team had considered other options.
Any sort of addition of stop signs, speed hump, or whatever is going to create new traffic patterns and could result in a new issue potentially.
I found out that if you want to slow down speeding on your street, a lot of times the burden falls on you. Bowser's next step would be to complete one of these street change petitions.
Have to get 75% of that affected area to sign the petition to show that, hey, this is something the entire neighborhood really wants.
Honestly, they don't expect people to do that.
If you do get enough signatures, then DPW's engineering team will do a larger traffic study, which includes speeding. According to the department, they need to find evidence of cut-through traffic and 85% or more of drivers exceeding 35 miles an hour.
They're going about 42.
Even then, it's ultimately the city's decision whether to pay for and install speed bumps. Bowser is considering starting a petition. In the meantime, she'll keep her eye out here and try to do what she can to slow things down.
I know that if you do something enough, someone will pay attention.
In Indianapolis, Jill Glavin, CBS 4 News.
According to DPW, a minimal number of petitions have been submitted in the last 3 years. One resulted in speed bumps, 2 others still under review. You can also submit a traffic complaint to IMPD. We've linked that form online at this story at CBS4Indy.com.